Hey guys, Anthony, 4x4 Diesel. Just wanted to give you some news. You know how we supply the Prado front wheel bearing assembly with a hub and everything assembled all together. Up until now we haven't really done the Hilux ones, but that's something we're going to start doing. We haven't had a massive call from them. There's been a few people asking. So the way we're going to do it the same as the Prados, a new bearing. So of course you get the bearing, the bolts, both the different types of seals, the O-ring. There's seals in there as well, and the brand new hubs which are in those boxes with the Prado. So it's all that, plus there's some extra gear with the Hilux. The hub's a bit different, and you've got your ABS sensors there, and some spacers and retainers and things anyway. So these are extra components here that aren't included with the Prado, but that'll be all pressed together, ready to go. Same as what we do with the Prado ones. Same pricing as it turns out, so it keeps it really simple. The only difference is different car, different parts, different setup. They're not interchangeable, they are different, and they need to be professionally pressed together so that you don't have any problems. So if you need the Hilux front hub, feel free to give us a yell, and we can organise that. We can use all genuine parts. If you want a cheaper option, we can use some aftermarket seals and stuff. This is everything here you see genuine, but we can of course use some aftermarket bolts, O-rings, seals and stuff like that. We recommend the genuine Toyota bearing. We're going to use that every time, and the genuine Toyota hubs are the main things. We've got some seals there that are worth trying. They're basically, look, when I say same brands, the brands Toyota use in these Toyota boxes, it varies, okay? They change from this to that, so there's a few different brands they use, but we can get some of those brands direct from OEM manufacturers, so we're going to do that. Save us a bit of money, allows us to make a few dollars, hopefully save you some dollars in the end. If enough people buy them, we'll get them cheaper and obviously drop the price for you guys. Anyway, we appreciate your support. Just wanted to say this is one further step we've gone to for the Hilux guys. If you need one of these, give us a ring, 0490 261 013 during Melbourne business hours, or even better, school hours. Best time Mondays, as always, for parts. Mondays after 9 AM, or shoot me a text message anytime if you're not in a hurry, and I'll get back to you when it suits me to get back to you, if that's okay. If I don't get back to you because I'm busy, please feel free to shoot me a reminder text message. I'm pretty good at getting back to people, but you know, sometimes you can slip through to the keeper, and yeah, the keeper will let you down sometimes. So anyway guys, hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Prado Hilux front hubs. We already did the Prado ones. These are the Hilux ones. Bada bing. Hey guys, so if you're going to go ahead and replace these front wheel bearing assemblies, the main part of the job is removing the wheel, the caliper. As you can see, it's there, and you do need to secure it, tie up with a wire, something similar to that, so it's not hanging by the brake hoses and bending the brake lines. So the caliper off, the rotor off. The next job is the dust cap, the nut, and then you've got these 4 bolts that retain the whole assembly. So over this side, the guys have got the caliper off already, same as the other side, and also the wheel bearings off. So this is what it'll look like. It's an assembly. So you've got your big hub nut that normally goes on the end here. It's a 35mm, not 36. And this O-ring is just sitting there just for show. That's the last kind of seal that goes on the back of the bearing. There's a number of seals and bits and pieces that come with these bearings. On the Hilux, there's approximately 9 different genuine components we use. There's a seal that goes in. So there's a seal that we include. It's one of the most expensive seals. Sorry about the lighting, I know it's hard to see, but you don't get to it from this side. It's in behind here. So there's a seal on the drive shaft, and there's another one that goes in the back of this steering knuckle here. And we replace that. It comes with all our front wheel bearing kits. We replace that as part of it because sometimes it could be the one that's leaking or worn, and it creates the main seal in here between that drive shaft and the steering knuckle. Just want to show you, I know the lighting's not that good, but that's all part of the fun. Watch for the next video if you want to see the one with better lighting. We're going to try and get in behind here. I don't know what you can see, but just showing you that seal, what it looks like. It's going to be hard to show you how to remove it, so I don't know what you saw there, but we'll check it out, and if it's of any use, I'll put it up trying to show you what it looks like. It gets pressed into the back of that steering knuckle. That's a seal that comes with those front wheel bearing kits, one of the many seals that you need to replace. Okay, so you've got this one on the drive shaft. That obviously stays there, don't touch that. Alright, it's the one in here. Comes out from the back. She is, nicely done, good work. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay, so we've got a bit of a special tool for pressing the new seal in the back. Now it's not a hard press situation, you don't have to do this, but if you want absolute precision, then you use precision tools and techniques, okay? So it's just going to be gently pulling that seal into place. Alright guys, once you get to this stage, you just need to remove the dust cap and then take that split pin out, which we've already prepared. Anyone, I think this was staged. So take the split pin out and then you've got your 35mm nut, which we're going to zip that out, that nut there, and then the 4 17mm bolts here. We're going to get that done, come back to you after they're out. Just give it a gentle tap. You get a bit stuck sometimes. Yeah. Starting to move, that's it. You're going to catch it in a minute. Yeah, happy days. Hey guys, so if you hang around long enough, I suppose you got a little bit of information here and there. It isn't a long video, it was just designed to show you some of the components and what we're going to be doing soon, and a few little tech tips on obviously replacing those seals and stuff. So it's in R&D stage for us. You know, we like Toyota genuine parts, that's what we recommend. But sometimes, okay, so I haven't liked the setup with the Hilux. We don't do that many Hiluxes, so the doing the replacement Hilux front hubs with the bearing and everything all pressed together, ready to go, like the Prado. We want to make sure we get it right. Now, there's a number of different options. We can use all genuine parts. We can use a bit of a mix with some OEM parts and stuff like that. As the vehicles get older, I understand people want to save money, and there could be some variations with the bearing and that, depending what your VIN number is and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say is, thanks for watching. I hope you got some information out of it. We're not keeping these in stock on the shelf as yet because we still haven't had enough call for it. But if you need a pair of front wheel bearings for your Hilux, contact me by text message. Include your name, your VIN number. We can price it up. I mean, we can price it up pretty well anyway, and then we can obviously check the availability and we can vary it a little bit. We've got a few options there, and what I mean is, even between the Prados and the Hiluxes, they use different bearings, different seals, different O-rings. You'd be surprised how many things are different on something that most of the parts are the same. So what we're going to do, we're going to put together the best options from what we've seen over the years, the best bearing option, the best seal, the best, you know, blah, 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 what we think works right. And obviously have it all pressed together, ready to go, so that when it arrives to you, you can just unbolt it and bolt it on. Not trying to say it's an easy job. It is a pretty straightforward job. If you're mechanically apt, you're going to say piece of cake. If you're not meant to be touching tools, then you probably shouldn't touch tools. That's why we've kept that video limited. There'll be more informative videos in the VIP group showing the whole procedure, how to do it. But at this stage, that's what we've got for you. I hope that's helped. Bada bing, bada boom. Thanks for watching. See you guys.